back. Another episode in the Hardcore Raw series. As you recall, we had gotten some buried treasure. We brought another person, Alan, back to our little commune here. And today, I think it's about time we do two things. One, we finish what we started, and we get some leaves in order to finish our tree. That's number one. Number two, we eat some steak. No. Number two is going to be getting some wood and hopefully starting construction on our house in which to house these young men here, okay? So let's go ahead and get us some wood. I think we may use a birch wood. I'm feeling birch. I do love me some birch wood anyway, and tree's looking pretty good. I kind of want to add one more piece of the trunk, like up here, though. I think that would really solidify and secure what we're trying to do with this tree. Which, just to confirm, I have no idea what we're trying to do with this tree. I just totally 100% freestyled it, and we're hoping for the best, really. So, with that being said, we're going to need birch wood, right? We're going to need a lot of it. And that will help us to build our very first house. We're going to have to figure out the style we're going for. This is a very, very big decision here in this world. Kind of defines how the rest is going to be, right? But it occurs to me that I cannot just leave my villagers stranded in a box that needs to get torn down anyway. It just can't happen, right? So we will go ahead and hopefully tear that down today if everything goes according to plan. I think again we're gonna freestyle it. Something I don't usually do. Usually I have some kind of concept in mind of like, oh, this will look cool, or oh, I could do this, or you know, I have nothing in mind here. So that's going to make this a really interesting build, I think, and I am pretty excited about it. We're going to try to put some random shapes built into it and just overall make it desirable and pretty looking. We are going to use the birch wood, and then we'll probably have to go and grind a little bit to get some cobblestone. I think that would make a good addition, since we are not able to terraform at all. So I think if we use cobblestone for the base of these houses, right, and then the wood goes on top of it, that we'll be able to make kind of like a retaining wall with the cobblestone, and also not breaking our rule about terraforming. Now, yes, I could simply build one block up above all of the terrain, and I could make it work that way, but what fun is that, you know? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try the best of my abilities to just stick to our rules and see how far we can get, just how far we can go, you know? Let's go ahead and collect a little bit more leafage here, because we know that we need that as well as our birch and our cobbly goodness to make something beautiful. And it's going to be a very rudimentary house, I will tell you. We obviously do not have access to a lot of resources. Heck, we are still on stone tools. And we're episode 11, I think. That's pretty crazy to still have stone tools, honestly. So, you know, we're taking it easy. We're just chilling, and little by little, we're gonna get things done, and it's always gonna be a good time, I think. Might as well chop down these oak ones too, because I don't want to just leave them here all bare-assed and nothing to show for it, kind of thing. All right, let's grab us some of the logs. Get us the oak leaf goodness. Oh, yeah. Okay, you get your oak leaf, yeah. And I don't know how many logs we're going to need. I would say, so for that tree, and that's like a, I don't know, it's a medium-sized tree, right? We used about 2 stacks of logs. So I figure we're going to need at least 2 stacks of logs to do any kind of productive building here for our little humble abode that we can store our villagers in and hopefully have them start to repopulate. And then once we get enough, we're going to open up our trade bank. I'm going to trap the villagers in their houses is really what I'm saying. We're going to trap them in their houses so that we are able to get access to tools and enchantments and the whole kit and caboodle, as it were. And then once we have 5, after the breeding, of course, so like if we have 7, I guess, technically, then we will go ahead and set up our iron farm. And now that's going to be another house that we're going to have to build as well. Because we can't simply leave it in the open. That's just hideous, and it doesn't work like that, right? We can't just dig it underground as I normally would, because that is against the rules. So we're going to have to hopefully put it inside of a house and pray that that does not screw up the spawning mechanics of it. Which it's very possibly could, honestly. It is very, very, very possible. But we're going to learn from our successes, we're going to learn from our failures, and we're going to have a good time along the way. We've got almost 2 stacks. We'll start with that and hope that that is a sufficient amount, at least to start with here, of building our very first house. This is almost done. Cool. We've already used 4 of the 8 iron we just brought back from our last adventure, and that is that's sad news bears, honestly. Sad news bears. Oh, it's becoming night again. I will be sleeping the night just at first here to get us through the early stages for the most part. And that is simply because I don't want zombies going and attacking our villagers and us having to go back and transport more. It's just a whole hassle, right? So once I have a steady supply of villagers, I probably will not sleep the night so much anymore. But until then, we are going to sleep the night. Once we get back to our little shack anyway, we're going to sleep the night. We got ourselves some leaves. I'll pick up a little bit more along the way here that we forgot. I'm not going to get everything because I don't care. But we got a little something something, which is a very nice. The tree's growing on me. It kind of looks like an elf hat, but I really like it actually. It's a little weird, but you know, what are you going to do? Alrighty here. Let's get on back. Have ourselves a quick sleep. And then we're going to place some leaves down on our tree and hopefully set out the foundation for what our house is going to look like. Nailed it. Can't stop, won't stop. We need to give them food, too. It has just occurred to me. I forgot about that. We made all the bread. That's fantastic. Oh, yay. Bread. All right, if I give you a stack of bread, 44 to be exact, will you take it? Do you also want a chess piece? Can you take that? Oh. Are you making the baby? Are you doing it? Oh, our first little baby of the series. Let's go. Oh, that is outstanding. Guthrie, Gerald, Alan, meet Patricia. I am going to forget these names at some point. Just so you know, if I start calling them something different, it's okay. What do you got? Oh, you're the same man. Get lost, man. Same guy. This stinking guy. Now we got some dirt. Let's go ahead and get, do we have enough for a shovel? That is the question. Did not mean to place that there. We could make a stone shovel. Should I make an iron one? Yes, I think we should. Our first iron tool, and it is a shovel. Alright, let's get on up here. That'll help us a little bit in terms of filling out this with the necessary leafage. And I kind of just want to like fill this in here. Kind of just staggering them, and I like to connect and make peaks like that. I think it looks really, really nice. Yes, that's going to add a lot, actually, to the sanctity of this tree here. Let's do something like that, and again, I just like to connect it wherever possible. I think that it's just a really cool look. You may not agree, but I like to think so. Like, let's take a step back now and just see the difference. Oh, yes. Oh, baby. Hot damn, that's a nice tree. I know. I know, I know. Okay, Pot, I know what you're thinking. Listen, weirdo. Okay, it's just a tree. Calm down. But I love my tree. It's a nice tree, and it's gonna be the heart and soul of this town here. Let me tell you. It is the heart and soul. Without this tree, there is no town. Without the town, there is no tree. That's just how it goes. So that, I think everything should be kind of swoosing that way. Right to left instead of left to right. And yes, I did use the phrase swoosing. Let's see here, a couple here, and then we want to again connect down. Go like this. And just by angling it that direction, it will give it the illusion that maybe wind is blowing here, shaking the branches and the leaves of this tree in perfect harmony, and making it dance a little, which is pretty cool. Let's do something like this. And maybe down there. Those can connect and do something like that. Takes a little bit of time, but we are good. We're good. There is 2 blocks there that I need to address. Should we get an iron axe? You know what? Let's do it. I'm feeling saucy here. Let's do it. I don't think we're going to need an iron pickaxe yet. We're not quite to that point yet where we need absurd amounts of resources or anything like that. We just, we're building some humble little things. So, I think most of our things that we will be needing is going to come directly from the logs. The logs are what we need right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Get rid of all of that jazz and kind of... Oh, I didn't want it there, but it's fine. That branch is a little long, I'm not going to lie, but it's okay. We'll make it work. It's okay. Little bit of patience and a little bit of creativity. Go a long way in the game Minecraft here. Just get some more leafage in. And, oh yeah. That. Something like this. Okay, just like that, and with that, we're almost around the tree completely already, which is pretty freaking awesome, I must say. I don't like that. I really wish that I could at least cover that in there. I don't know. We're going to have to figure something out with that because it doesn't really make sense to me, and I don't know what I could possibly build to make sense there. But maybe we'll figure something out creatively, you know? Not in a creative world or anything, just, you know, with my brain, and hopefully something ticks. And when it ticks, hopefully we got something good to play off of here and work and grow with it. Just hope for the best, honestly. It's that. I think I want some interior ones too, just so you can't really see all of that stuff up there. I think that will, in fact, do it for it. Let's take a quick step back here. We got all 24 of our dirt. Fantastic. And our iron shovel is almost depleted already. But that is fine. Oh, yeah. That has made a significant improvement on that. And I actually really adore this tree. But that's all we have time for today. So until next time, thanks so much for watching. Ciao.